I hope you guys don't hate me for skipping these cutscenes, but I figured like this isn't really like a let's play run, and I'm skipping so many of the, I don't know what you would call them, the cutscenes in the security room, where it's like wait here for dialogue and narration, and then wait again for the next one. Man, this is packed too. Interesting. It was probably maybe I'm just thinking like it's day 3, so it's like kicking in, because zombies. There's more zombies the longer the game goes. It's kind of interesting actually when it triggers. Like Paradise Plaza on the first day is like nothing compared to Paradise Plaza on the third day. Third night, that's pretty horrendous. I was like confused. I was trying to switch weapons. Like, oh wait, I only have one thing. I got one. Oh, I was like, oh, I thought I had one potion left. So this was. I'm just worried about getting into the doors over here and getting to the juice machine, the blender. So that's another. The juices are a great example of how I wish the game required use of them, but really, the game's not hard enough to learn the combinations, and that's also like it doesn't do a very good job of like teaching you the combinations. Like the only thing they provide is those, like I believe there's those little cheat sheets, but I think they just tell you what different kinds of potions there are. They'll be like zombie, this is what it does, but they don't. I don't think they might give you an example recipe, but I'm not sure about that. But anyway, like, they have really awesome, powerful juices, but it's like you never know what they're gonna make. And if you get a randomizer, well then, eh. Probably should save and then make juice, but I should be fine here. Unless on day 3 they added zombies up here. Nope, we're good. Oh, there's just one. The thing is, like, that dude could totally end my run right now. Like, especially if he just like slowly wanders in here before this was done. If he's like if he was a fast zombie, this would be. I'd have to like lead him away, and it'd be a whole thing. Oh my god. So, but that's happened before, and I've had to like I'd go get like a hanger, and I just deal with him that way. I might go do that. I could throw a pie at him to test that thing, because supposedly you can throw him in. If you hit him in the face, they'll be not decapitated, incapacitated. There we go. But I feel like I would like miss, and then the damage from the throw would somehow kill him, and then I wouldn't have saved, and it would be horrendous. I'm trying to avoid. I can't believe there's not like a return to menu option. Like you could. It seems like maybe you just missed like a scoop you wanted to do, and you'd want to redo it. Like that's alone seems like it'd be worth it. They pretty. Oh, did I put my juice in there or something? I don't know if you can do that or if I did. I always liked how it's weird how like high res that menu is. I'm trying not to rehash things I've said in the other videos, but it's been so long. But I think it's interesting just like how someone just spent days and days making all these like random assets. I think there's probably some like other games that use this, like obviously Dead Rising 2 probably. But I would not be surprised if like this blender was also in Resident Evil or like Silent Hill or something. Other Capcom games. Resident Evil, I don't know, that might not be Capcom. I think it is. It seems very like, I guess the way I always think of it is Capcom games have like the scoring at the end where they give you like you got the S ending. Like that's what I think of when I think of Capcom games. Like Silent Hill and stuff. Which I like the idea of multiple endings, but I wish like getting the endings was more involved. Like be different. Like I'd enjoy more if it was actually like different storylines going on, but usually it's just like, well, I think like sometimes like Silent Hill the endings are like, oh, you just grab this item and then use it when you get the option, and then you get a different ending. Or I think it was at Silent Hill 2, where it's like there's endings you couldn't get till your second playthrough because it wouldn't spawn items. Like it's kind of like eh. I mean, you'll play through the game once anyway just to see like I guess the main ending, but I don't like the idea of It's the item not spawning until your second playthrough. Unless it's like, just like that key item, I guess I should preface, yes, preface, whatever it is. Can you get trays? I guess not, as an item. But, I mean, it'd be fine if it was like, if it was an item that gave you like 10% more PP, so leveling up was faster, I'd be okay with that. I do think they really do need some kind of like reason for PP in this game once you've leveled up. Like, I would love to see, it'd be nice if they had used it as like a currency thing. So like maybe like you have resources back at the safe house and you have to like say like so many survivors worth of PP, and then you could, I don't know, there'd be weapons available to you. I guess I just realized, let me drink this. I don't have an active scoop, do I, right now? Jamming device. I don't think that happens yet until 5. God damn it. So let's get back to the safe house, and that'll trigger. And we can head off. I believe that's the one we're going to have to escort Isabella. That might be a problem, actually. If she gets stuck, I don't think she can die. I might be saving for you. I hadn't considered that. Because it's like she's not a normal NPC. I don't think I can pick her up. That might help if I can. But it's the same situation as you have with Greg, the dude who gives you the shortcut. Is, since you're following them, you can't tell them where to go and stuff. I mean, she's pretty tough, I think, though, as far as the survivors go. So maybe I can just, if she takes weapons, I'll just probably get her a shotgun or something, somehow. But this could be hard. I don't think this is impossible, but this might take a couple reloads to get her to North Plaza without actually killing anything. All right, I'll go ahead and wait the 5 minutes. It's always awkward to wait. What you reading, Jesse? See if I can get a look. It's a fishing magazine, I think. Would not have picked her as a fisher. QOPM. Weird. Anyway, skipping this cutscene. So, let's see. I am escorting her, I believe. I've done this so many times where when I escort her, I just like follow my arrows, especially because I know where the hideout is. And obviously I'll run all the way there without her, and it's like, oh, that's right, you need Isabella, and I go all the way back. Because right here, you just like run out, and then it's like, oh wait, she's like behind there. That's right. Which means this is going to be tough. Oh, I'm going to save. I didn't save, did I? At least it looks like she's not taking damage while I'm in here. It's kind of interesting. Oh wait, no, I probably did save, didn't I? Well, that cuts after the cutscene. I think it triggered one. These are surprisingly hard to keep track of. I don't think I've ever noticed that PP sticker on the bulletin board. It makes sense, but all the times I've saved here, I've never actually looked at it. PP stickers are weird. Like, I get the whole point. Like, they're collectibles. It's kind of interesting. It's almost like it's not an object, but just like an overlay. Just with how like clear that is compared to like everything else here. It'd be kind of nice if they didn't blur out everything. Like, I get like they probably don't want you to like find some like person's phone number on these documents, but at the same time, if it was like clear, like I don't know, like the CDs and stuff, where they just say like jazz. Well, that's awkward to see that. That was for a achievement. Thank you very much. It'd be cool to actually see it. Okay. Look at you go, Isabel. I don't think she's invincible. I'm kind of curious to see. I could probably give her untouchable if I need to. There is a point in... I wonder, can I just... I'm going to try something out here. A little bit of theory crafting. Can I just go down here? I don't know how the transitions work when it comes to this, but it'd be kind of interesting to see if I can go through the other exit and have her pop in. No. Huh, it doesn't have her health bar. I think she might be invincible. Which would make this extremely easy. Because eventually she'll kill everything because she has a weapon. But if she doesn't, or maybe if she's not invincible, her health bar is just massive. Oh yeah, she's not invincible. I'll have to get some food to heal her. Oh, what I should have done is I should have used that exit, hopped down, gone up the elevator, and she would just be waiting there. Get some kind of next level gameplay. I'm going to need a lot of these just because, yeah. She can kind of take care of herself. I assume I can heal her. Otherwise, yeah, I'm going to have to revert the save. Like, already she's... I don't quite know how it works. Maybe she is just a follower. And then I'm just meant to, go. I probably should pick up some hangers when I have inventory space, because it would be useful with, like, these guys to, like, make sure they're incapacitated. Let's go through. What I'm probably going to do is also I can just reload the area here. Oh, she made it. That way I can wait when there's no zombies, generally, near the entrance.
Hello? Anyone there?
I guess she isn't his follower, because otherwise he would be saying, like, oh, come on, over here, instead of just hello.
Anyone there?
So, of course this takes place, like, at night, too, so all these zombies are going to be way more aggressive. This is going to be one of the more stressful parts of the run. Everything was so easy in the first half of the game, and this is just stressful. Oh god, get away from me. Thought that painting was sideways. It's like this is like really high quality, and then everything else isn't. Oh gosh. Need to pay more attention. Isabella, why? See, normally if I was waiting, I would like... Well, I should get her food is what I probably should do. I can't heal her, can I? I'll have to see if I can pick her up. Come on. Once we're in the park, that'll be fine. It'll just be North Plaza. I think also it's just this issue where she loves to stop and hit things. I gotta move. Technically, this area isn't safe, by the way. Fun fact: zombies can pretty much fall up anything, so to speak. So anything that has like stairs like that, eventually they'll get up. And that's just like more of a note for if you're doing like 7-Day Survivor, where you'll leave your console for like 20 minutes at a time. That stuff matters. Because some things you would expect to be safe aren't, like the katana area, that like balcony overhang. Zombies can get there. It's really rare, but over 20 minutes a zombie can wander over to you and then just like rub against the wall enough and it'll actually fall over the edge and land on the awning and grab you. It's really a shitty way to die. Man, oh man, I need to fix the settings on this TV. I turned down the brightness on my TV significantly for a video I was shooting, actually, so I could kind of capture the screen itself, because I was doing stuff essentially in front of the screen. It was the RuneScape Connect video, so I didn't want it just to be like this blaring like thing that just dominated the video feed. But now like these blacks, like these shadows, look terrible. Oh my gosh. I wonder if she's close enough. There we go. We're basically good though. Park's definitely going to be easy. I'll have to let her, like, lead. I guess I can just run straight to the hideout and wait for her there. Probably the best choice. I'm just scared, like, she might get stuck on the horde like this. And there's really just nothing I can do to deal with that. It'd be nice. Like, I don't think there's any weapon in the game that... If I had time, I don't think it's worth it now, but... I would need to look at, like, what kind of damage... I could use, like, the toy laser sword would be doable for that. But more specifically, I'm wondering if I throw the toy laser sword, does it still keep its, like, not doing a bunch of damage quality? Because that could be useful, like, carry the sword with you for light, as well as through, like, get out of jail free card. In retrospect, it would definitely would have been possible. I think she's still coming. Would have been possible to keep on me so I could, like, just swing it at crowds. This reminds me, for the thumbnail... What'd I say? Follow up anything. I wonder, is Clea still here? If I can go hide in the gun store until she gets here. I'm really curious. Oh yeah, he's gone now. That's cool. Don't die. One of these days, I swear, it's gonna happen. Did she make it yet? I thought I saw her thing. I hear her. I think she's good. Don't die. It's one of the things where I'm pretty sure it's possible to happen. There we go. Where, like, I open the door and it kills it. It hasn't happened so far, but it's also something I would never pay attention to on a normal run. Like, it's really noticeable when you go from 0 to anything else, but... yeah. Luckily there's a save point here and I have enough juice to get back to Paradise. Because running down that tunnel is you pretty much need juice unless they're dense enough that you can just walk over them. Maybe if you get lucky. But okay. That wasn't too bad. I said I plan on finishing this tonight. But honestly, I feel like everything after the facts will just be me, like, waiting it out. Like, I'll go finish it for overtime mode. But I'm probably just going to cut straight to it. Or be like, yep, here's, like, the last 5 minutes. And then I just show the fact that I have 0 zombies and I'm getting the best ending. Quote unquote best ending. I wish the other endings, like, mattered. Like, I don't particularly love, like, Silent Hill's multiple endings, but I like how they're at least different. Really, Dead Rising only has, like, 2 decent endings, where it's like either you do overtime mode or you don't. I guess you also have just the helicopter one. Everything else is just like you failed. That's kind of what I consider that, just like waiting for the helicopter to be too. Which, I'm surprised they don't have an achievement for doing every single ending, because otherwise, like, who does that? Who, like, just gets the helicopter ending? I guess you would do it for, like, when you have to get 50 survivors in one playthrough. But I don't know if you need to end the playthrough. Because, like, that's the thing. It's like, why bother waiting to the end of the game? You get a PP bonus, but unless it's, like, that's your first playthrough, I don't see that being necessary. It was interesting how, when I did the master run, I went from level 1 to, I think, 47. All in one run, so I don't really think it's necessary to fire PP at any point. Unless you're, like, don't want to do scoops, I suppose. Because that was also me rescuing every single person. So, and killing every psychopath. You could farm PP, though. It'd be reliable. I feel like it'd be pretty easy to do. I'm not sure where you, like, I'd have to do, like, a test, but I wonder what's the best way to farm PP. I think the best way is just to play the game. But it'd be cool if it was, like, the best way you could do is skip all the cutscenes and just repeatedly start the game. So go to Entrance Plaza, kill yourself immediately, so you wake up in the security room, and then save that couple, and maybe, I don't know, anyone else that's, like, around. So, and then just restart the game. That'd be kind of interesting to see. See, I don't think... Does this give you an example recipe? I don't think I've ever used zombait for anything. In theory, it has a use. Oh, gosh. There we go. I have to make sure I'm, like, far enough away from all the zombies not to kill them. Like, I think the idea is that with... Oh, okay. With zombait, you make zombies more attracted to you so that they'll ignore your survivors. God damn it, I'll have to drink these while I make them. This is making me, like, more paranoid because now I can afford to have it on all the time. I think back to the first playthrough where I had, like, 2. I'm just, like, rationing them. But since I can have them, like, active all the time, I'll come back. It's, like, a lot simpler. I'll just jump off in these places. Because, like, damage is completely pointless to me now since I heal so much constantly. It's weird. It's an entirely different game. It's like... When I first started, it was essentially like playing it as if I only had 1 health. Because any single zombie touching you is essentially you're dead. Because if they grabbed you... I mean, I can sometimes get out of it, but it seems like it's a 50-50 chance. So... And I'm pretty bad about that. Now that I can, like, definitely always have this juice, I'm going to try and be a lot better. But I feel like for the sake of the video, the series is almost over because not much is going to happen in this next day, really. Like, I think Jessie says she gets, like, a line out to her HQ or whatever. And then we're just waiting for the facts. And we go do the butcher fight. And we talk to Isabella at the end, and I think that's it until the helicopter. So